I hope tomorrow will bring better you, better me. And all the wheels of this world, we gotta hope we can be. You gotta get up, get on, get over, and get it on to be strong. All right. Tevin Campbell came out with a song called Tomorrow. Beautiful song. This song sums up how we can actually feel about tomorrow, how God is creating a better tomorrow with some of the choices that we make. Our lives could actually be better tomorrow. But sometimes we plan for tomorrow, and we should really be looking at today. I have to say that is the most beautiful song. And Tevin Campbell, he was very young when he sung the song, and it was one of the girls from Family Matters was actually singing in the background as well. Two children, two very innocent lives, starting out so beautifully. But again, when we look at our children, we have to be very cautious and very careful who we allow in our children's presence. I remember years ago, one of my cousins trying to get me to open up a school. And every time I thought about it, I did not want to go up to high school. I wanted to reach the students before high school, because high school, they are closer to adulthood. I remember how I was as a teenager, thinking I knew everything. And I know that can be compromising sometimes when you don't get them at early stages. That's why I really enjoy when I worked with 2 to 4 year olds, because in that age group, you get to see they are blossoming, they are full of life, so innocent, and they want to be at their best, and they also want to be happy at their best. Meaning they don't see the same challenges that older children see. They're just so happy to be in the world, experiencing new things and exploring. With such a great zest for life, as children grow up, they begin to lose some of those things. We don't want our children to lose those things. We want our children to remain as innocent as possible. We want them to go to bed at a decent hour so that their brains can get the rest that it needs, so that they can really be in a more advanced way in regards to exploring what it is that they're learning. Teaching different languages at that age. Oh my goodness. I remember singing different songs with the group. Oh, that was such a blessing to have that experience. A lot of teachers leaving the school system right now because they feel as though between COVID and some of the parents being, not as agreeable. We can see this from both sides. I mean, sometimes parents just parents and all, I believe they just want what's best for their children. And a lot of teachers as well. However, when you start looking at the dynamics, the curriculum that you have to set forth, I remember when I wanted to move to Canada. I was in Canada and I had drawn up a curriculum for a group. And, it was pro bono work, because I feel like teaching is a beautiful thing. And if you would do anything for free, you already know your heart is involved. I mean, I truly enjoyed working with the children. It was like fun. Even when you got off, you may have been tired because you did so much throughout the day, but it was work that I felt was worth every bit of it. I enjoyed spending that time teaching, growing, exploring with the children. It's important that we begin to really look at our children. This is our investment in life. If we can invest in our babies, in them growing, and them being able to explore the world through travel, through education, even from the classroom on, it's important that we begin to really do more investing. I find that when you become a nanny, The parents will invest more. They'll pay more because they want their children to have that one-on-one. And they will explore and treat the nanny almost as a family member because they want what is best for their children. In the public school system, maybe the parents don't have the money, okay. But at the same time, the investment is still great. Years ago when I took my students on trips, I never really had parents who volunteered. And I always thought parents would volunteer, but people have to work, and I get that. But let us begin to really look at the job of parenting. It is a lot. Just like it's a lot to be a teacher and not have supplies that you might need. But let us put forth the best effort we possibly can because our world is changing. And as it evolves into what it is becoming, we've got to have a better way of looking at it, a better concept of investment, because our children are the future. Let us never forget that, and let us begin to see the different ways in which we can help to make them even better. The school systems, the whatever it is we have to take. I noticed that the playgrounds have been blossoming where they've done better than they used to, because I remember hurting myself many times on the monkey bars or what have you. I really like how they've invested in parks. So let us begin to really think about how we're going to invest in our children, for they are the future, and we want to make sure that we're investing and letting them know that they are loved and appreciated, because they are, just as you are loved. It is so lovely being us. Thank you.